My name is Douglas, and this is Vlogmas. And today, I spent a bunch of time at the organization who runs Pride. They were hosting an information session for vendors who go to the Pride event and sit under a tent. Primarily, I went because my choir has a tent there. And one of the things they offered was if you attended all three of these sessions, they would give you a tent that has your logo on it, which is a pretty neat thing. And they also said they would store it at their office so we didn't have to store it back at our location. We may want to grab it from them, but in any case, that was a really kind offer of them. And it's new. They've never done this year, which suggests that they're trying to reach out to organizations, which is great for them to do. And it'll help us. And it was interesting because there were things I was able to get out of being there. And so I'll be able to bring that back to the group and say, here's what I learned, and here's what we can take away from it, which I think is a fantastic thing. I also today, after I got home, made a little bit of mac and cheese, which is good because I don't make a lot of food at home, but I had the time to do it, so it was good to do that. These are the two things that sort of fit into my realm of putting good in the world. And it'd be interesting to hear how this turns out, because right now I'm at about 1.5 minutes on this video, and I've gone through two things that would fit into that. The blog that I used to do, it was easy to do sort of short little blog entries, but it looks a little weird to post a video that's less than 2 minutes, even if it's a vlog video. I don't know. I'll have to see how things go. I can go into more detail. For instance, I could talk about the mac and cheese, because even though it's something that is explicitly for me and does nothing for the world itself, it is something that involves creation and involves me creating something and doing more than just sort of the lazy, I'm going to buy the processed crap. And I made something for me. And that was a little bit of what the blog was about, although it feels a little weird to talk about it here and share it and say, I've done good by making food for myself to eat all of. But the other thing I did today, that information session was 3 hours long, and it was good for primarily my organization, but also pretty good for the group that runs Pride, because it means that they're able to say that at least this is a choir that they've reached out to and they've been able to connect with and they've been able to help, in addition to just running Pride. And here's what they can do and how they can support other organizations who are doing Pride each year. And I suppose detail is where all of those interesting things come from. I could talk about all of the sessions and what we went through and what I learned. I don't think I'll do that here, but it's something I'll think about as I process forward what it looks like. By the way, this is some eggnog I'm drinking. I suppose I'm toasting to my little things with this eggnog. This has been Vlogmas. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.